All right, welcome back, everybody. Qualified Dropouts, episode 16. And
does Ash look like a little kid with the hoodie on?
Yeah, how do I look, guys, with the hood on? I didn't style my hair. We just got out the shower. We've had a long day, Saturday. It's pretty late. It's like
9.
Past 9. So I'm drinking.
Past our bedtime.
Drinking a 0-calorie Mountain Dew for all you douchebags that send me DMs and call me fat. It's 0 calorie.
Well, you are a little fat.
Every episode. But yeah, we got a little bit of a special one. Ian's feeling a little bit tired. He's
not tired. I think this one we're just gonna ramble off some ideas.
We're gonna talk about things that we only talk on things we've experienced. Always, we never talk about things we have no knowledge on.
I think we're just gonna talk more about like theories and things we've heard that we are like can't implement, and it just gives us a different outlook on a lot of different things in our business and what we do on a day-to-day basis. So
yeah,
no, it's just we have a little list here. Basically, it's just like it's kind of like quotes, if anything. But I think these quotes can really impact a lot of people because not a lot of people really, watch or listen to like other entrepreneurs or read and listen to any of the podcasts who are very, very intelligent. I don't know. I mean, that's all we consume is just other people's knowledge, because why would we not want to listen to another millionaire?
Yeah. So the first topic we wanted to discuss was choosing who you listen to on the internet, because obviously there are idiots out there.
And you may think we're idiots, which is fine. Like, and maybe in your opinions and views, we are.
It also comes down to like relatability. What? Relatability.
Are we even educated enough to have this podcast?
The caffeine hasn't kicked in yet. I said relatability.
Oh man, we need to.
Yeah, but like for instance, someone who's making over 7 figures isn't going to listen to this podcast and take value from it. They're going to listen to someone who's making 8 figures, right? So if you're at a position where you're making $1,000 a month and like you're wanting to make 5, 6K, 7K, a lot of the things we say are probably going to relate to you, because me and Ian, we don't make $1 million yet a year. And I'm sure y'all are going to know when we make 7 figures. We're documenting this podcast to basically.
Yeah. No, I think we'll definitely document and let everybody know like where we're at.
Yeah.
Not a bragging way, but we'll check, hey, this is how far we've come, because I think it'd be really cool for people to pull value, motivation, hope, right? Because I mean, we're nobodies. Like, honestly, like, dude, I worked at Chick-fil-A. I didn't want to do nursing school. I was a loser and did not really excel in college. And so we're nobodies. So if we can make it, this far in life, I guarantee you a lot of you other kids and people listening to this, you guys are just way more intelligent than us. And I believe that if we can figure it out, you guys 100% could figure it out. So, but yeah, I think that's a big thing is relatability, because we consume knowledge and things that other millionaires use, but there's a lot of content that they post that we have no idea. Yeah. We can't even relate to it. Like, we can't even pull value from it, because they're not talking in the spectrum of like, oh, you're just making, less than $1 million, like you're a 6-figure company. They're like, hey, you got to be an 8-figure company to even understand this concept or how to market this way and use this strategy. And it's like, we're so far away from that. Like, it's not like, so we can't even pull a lot. Like, no, I wouldn't say a lot, but a good amount of like some of their content. We have no idea. We can't even relate to it. So then we have to listen to another entrepreneur or listen to someone who is like producing content that is maybe just a couple steps ahead of us, and that's it. Because we'll be able to relate to that person very well. Because what it is you pass these thresholds. You'll be stuck. Like, let's say you just started out. You're stuck at 0 to 2K months tops. And you're right there. You just can't seem to break through that 2K month. Listening to our podcast or some of other entrepreneurs' podcasts who are maybe doing, 10, 15, 20K months, they're going to give you the tools and like the knowledge to have a little bit of like a mindset shift or implement one little strategy or do one little task that you haven't put into your business yet because you have no idea that is the next step that's going to get you from 2K to 10K or 2K to 5K or 2K to 7K, whatever it is. So I think it's like you got to keep choosing to listen to people who are just ahead of you because what they're doing is only a couple more steps. So what they implemented is what's going to push you past that point. Like they were just there, so they're going to help you get past that.
Yeah. No, that was spot on. And so a big misconception with just the whole entrepreneurship space is like when you see people reading these books, stuff like that, they're like, oh, you're just consuming this content to like be smart or whatever. So there's two ways people go about it. One, they read shit and consume shit. They have no idea what they're reading. But the thing is, they think they're smart because they're reading it. They call this mental masturbation. Hormozy talks about it a lot.
Yeah.
Where you're reading shit and you think you're gaining a lot of knowledge, but you have no fucking idea what it means. Like, I saw something, I forgot who was talking about, I completely forgot. It was a TikToker, it was on Twitter or something. He was like, this is how to scale your sales team for them to start making 15K. And I'm like, well, there's no reason for me to read that because that's like step 3,000. I'm on not step 3,000.
Yeah. We don't have a sales team. Yeah. So why would we want to implement that strategy for our sales team that we don't even have? Yeah. So it's like, why would we even consume that?
So it's like the content we're consuming, it's surrounded around we know which areas are lacking in our business. And I think I could speak for me and Ian both. Obviously, a big lack in our business is marketing. So we focus around entrepreneurs who are helping people get to that 10 to 15K mark. That is specializing in how to market yourself better and, you know, obviously get more leads. Like that's the content you want to consume. You don't want to consume, you know, a whole book of how to scale a sales team and how to be a 9-figure business owner and how to have a COO and how to have an assistant manager. And it's like, dude, you haven't even gotten on a sales call yet.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like, let's say you're starting out, right? Let's say like it's your first day, you haven't made any money whatsoever. Your primary focus of like content you're trying to follow and consume should be how to get on a sales call. And that's obviously going to lead to like marketing and stuff like that. And that's what's going to get your brain thinking about different ways. It shouldn't be, oh, I need to have a sales team to get leads. No, that's completely backwards. You know?
No. You should single-handedly create a business that will produce an infinite amount of leads. The only time you would implement a sales team is if you can't handle the lead flow. Not because they're going to produce you more leads and you're going to now sell better because of them. That's not how it works. So I think what you were kind of saying there with like the beginning, like if you're step one and you still have to make money or like consume content that shows you how to hop on a sales call, but not only that, it's like how to make your first $500.
Yeah.
But how to make your first like $500. Like learn how to make money by creating a product or a service. That's it. And consume as much content as you can regarding different methods to create a product or a service and what you have to do to make that money. Once you do that, you replicate that until you hit 5K months, until you hit a point where you feel like you're working 8 to 12-hour days minimum and you're so stressed out because you can't break past this revenue plateau and you're like, okay, I need to now acquire new knowledge to get past this. And that's the benefit of reading a book on those periods when you're in the thick of it, you're actually implementing what you've already learned in the past. Now you're like, okay, I need to acquire new knowledge to overcome what I'm having struggle with now, and that's getting over this plateau, whatever it may be. You'll know the questions to ask when you're there.
Exactly.
Or you at least get some type of reference, or you'll know something that's lacking that you could do better on. You're not an idiot. We're not idiots. We understand what's lacking in our businesses. And I mean, I've definitely lacked in a lot of areas of my business. I'm like, oh, shoot, I need to implement this. I need to do more check-ins, or I need to do, voice messages, or I need to, whatever it is, market a little bit better, like post more transformations because I don't post as many transformations as I probably should. And just whatever it may be. So you'll know what questions to ask, but A lot of people, they just try to pre-consume a bunch of content that has nothing to do with them. And it's like, choose who you listen to, but you have to choose who you listen to in the moment that's necessary.
Yeah.
I hope that made sense.
Yeah. If y'all need like good people to listen to that are still like fairly new in the entrepreneurship space, that are very good at internet businesses, check out Iman Gotzi and what's his name? Sebastian Guzzi something. I fucking forgot. Those two guys, yes, they're multimillionaires. However, they're very, very good at understanding how young their audience is and how they want to get out of the quote-unquote rat race. So they play down to y'all's level and explain it in a way where y'all are going to understand it.
Make it very simplified.
And that it feels like in a way that's what me and Ian try to do. We don't try and overcomplicate stuff at all. We try and definitely be at a beginner's level. That's our goal.
Yeah.
But like obviously, like if y'all come to me with direct questions or Ian with direct questions, we'll answer them a lot more in depth. But we try and make it as simple as possible for you guys to follow, because we do know, a big portion of, especially like this podcast, y'all are probably wanting to get into business or some type of entrepreneurship, and y'all just need the hope to start.
Yeah. Something I kind of want to say too, I feel like a lot of people don't know even how to start, don't know how to start at all. Like, yeah, you can look up all these skills, but how do you create like the credibility? I think a big way to do that is just start posting on social media. That's it.
Yeah.
Create a brand. But if you want to then, because once you build a community of people, you can sell anything you want in the world. I feel like a lot of people do it backwards. They think they can create a product or create something without any type of marketing prior or creating a name. And so it's like, they think that if they just create an account with a name on it, everybody's going to find out about it. Yeah. It's not the case.
Yeah.
It's not the case. A lot of people do it backwards. They're like, oh, I'll create this product and then I'll start marketing it.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
It's like, no.
No.
Me and Ian can tell you right here on the internet, you're not going to make any sales.
No, not at all.
I mean, you may make some here and there, but like, dude, if you build an audience first and provided free value, I mean, that's the way to do it. Like,
provide better free value than other people's paid value. And that's what we try to do. And I mean, you should keep marketing that way. Yeah. And if you do that, you really.
And that's the thing. I mean, I firmly believe both of our obviously our free stuff is different. Our free stuff is a lot better than some of these other guys' paid stuff. The thing is, though, me and Ian haven't been in the game that long.
Dude, I literally, I have free videos, how to find your calories, free workout programs, a whole Discord. You have a more elaborate Discord than I do. But then like, I give so much free information and value out there. Every single day I go live and I'm like, yo, do this, X, Y, and Z, and then eat this amount of food to guarantee you lose weight. I had a girl come back to me a month in. She lost, I think it was like 15 or 20 pounds a month in. I mean, she was like, so she was heavier, so she's able to lose that, but she just followed it. She's like, I lost this much. I just wanted to let you know. And I'm like, she didn't need a coach. She didn't need to pay for anything. I said, just follow a 3-day workout go to Google, type in 3-day gym beginner workout program. Boom, follow that. And then get 10,000 steps in, 3 days of cardio, incline walking or Stairmaster or swimming, 25 minutes. That's it. And then I'm like, eat this many calories, eat your protein, you'll lose weight. Boom, she lost weight.
You know what's crazy is this goes with any niche. Yeah, me and Ian are in the fitness industry, whatever. There's this guy in my Discord, he was talking to me, and he was like, dude, like, I want to teach people how to code, but, like, I don't know if I'm credible enough. And I'm like, well, do you know how, like, have you done projects? Do you know how to code? He's like, yeah, dude, it's all I do. And I'm like, he's like, that's all I do. And I'm like, well, why don't you just showcase how to code on the internet? And then if people want to buy your product or service, then they're going to buy it.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I didn't really think of it like that. And I'm like, homie, I don't know how to code at all. And I'm only one person. There are 7 other billion people in this world that probably don't even know what coding means, Yeah. And if you went on TikTok Live and started coding shit, like, that's pretty interesting.
Very. I would love to watch that.
Yeah. Like, and if you go through the step-by-step, I'm doing this, like, Like that's a big market right now.
And let me just say, I think a lot of people are too scared of revealing too much information that they sell, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's the wrong way to look at it too.
Yeah.
That's backwards. You should reveal so much more information that's free for them to be like, wow, I really trust this guy. He literally gave everything. The reason why I'm paying for him is so he can coach me and guide me. And anytime a problem comes up, I just ask him a question. He helps me overcome a plateau so they don't have to figure it out themselves. All the information's on the internet.
Yeah.
I'm not...
Yeah,
people try to coach you these special diet ways and calories in versus. It's really not hard to lose fat. It's really not hard to build muscle, but it's so confusing because there's so much different information out there. But it's like not hard. I just tell the truth, like, dude, just do this: eat your protein, eat your calories, train, do cardio.
Yeah,
you do that, you will have the most insane physique ever. And I tell people this, and they see amazing results, and they don't have to pay for anything. They just get it for free. All the information's out there. They're not paying because you have a secret formula. Yeah. They're paying because they want guidance from you, or they want to support you, or they just want to have that plan written out for them so they don't feel lost. Because people love when everything is put out in front of them. That's it.
Yeah, I was going to say people really, really love the securement. Everyone knows it's on the internet. You know, I want to be honest. Most people know there's not a secret sauce you're giving them unless they're completely delusional, right? But people really love the securement, whether this is, with even like TikTok coaches, right? Like, marketing coaches, marketing agencies. Marketing agencies is a little bit different. But, like even what I just said, like coding coaches, right? Like, you can definitely learn how to code on the internet, right? But the thing is, if you have a coach that teaches you how to code directly, then you're going to have that securement, and also you're paying him money, so you're not going to give up if there's, a price attached to it. Because sometimes that's what it comes down to. Sometimes you're like, maybe I really do need to pay someone for it, so that's another way of accountability. But, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like what's ever on your page that you need to market, you need to make it basically better than your paid shit, because if you make it worse, then they're
gonna think you as a horrible, people base you off what they see.
Yeah.
And if they see all of your content is horrible because you don't want to give them the secret sauce, why would they even think about investing in you? Because they don't know you.
Yeah.
Like, they don't. So when it comes to like products, like whatever you're selling, whether gym clothes or just clothes in general, you better be doing giveaways or some type of shit that's like, wow, this is how they do it. Or behind the scenes. People love behind the scenes shit.
Yeah.
Or like giving tips or giving them random shit when they buy a shirt. Even though your ROI may be like barely skimming, 5-10%. In the beginning, that's okay, because people are going to be like, they're going to tell their friends, and then eventually you just have such a high demand, you get better. You can buy bigger quantities. I don't want to dive into that.
Yeah,
but
it's gonna be a little bit.
No, I know. I'm totally getting off the track there. But just be different and give them more stuff than what they paid for, or give them everything, even if it's free, because they're just gonna base you off of that. They're like, wow, I'm gonna support this guy, and they want to see you succeed. So.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That kind of flows into another topic that I don't know if you wanted to dive into it, but I wanted to touch on it really quick. I tweeted about this the other day, and the reason why I wrote this down is because a lot of people were like, wait, is that actually like how it is? Because a lot of people think you need like a big ass plan and like a 3-step plan, and like I need to do this first and this first and this first. And they write out this whole plan, right? And this kind of flows into another topic because we're going to talk about Q4. They write out this whole plan about what they're going to do. They're thinking years and years and years and years and ahead, and they haven't even started yet. That's the complete wrong thing. It's like, let's say, for instance, I want to get rich online. The steps for you saying I want to get rich online should not be, okay, year 1, I need to do this. Year 2, I need to do this. Year 3, I need to... No. I need to figure out first what money is. Then I need to figure out how to make money online. That's you starting. That's it. And then, boom, you start. eventually the plan is going to basically fill in as you go with it. But the thing is what I find is if you write out the whole plan initially, that's going to overwhelm you so much, and that's going to honestly discourage you more to start. But the secret sauce isn't some rinky-dink course or whatever. It's just starting. I mean, yeah, courses help, but that's the secret sauce is just starting.
Yeah, you don't need to have everything thought out, because I think a lot of people, they feel like they need X and Y, like everything to be perfect. The stars need to align. They need to have this happen in their job. They need this amount of time. They need like everything to be perfect for them in order to start. And it's like, no, like that's not how it works. All you have to do is go on Google, look up how to make money online, follow a couple of steps, start doing it. Once you make $1, you can make more.
Yeah.
And you just start that. And once you do that, you're going to figure out if you like it or not. And then once you really start making good cash, you're like, man, all I have to do is work like I'm working my full-time job and overcome my problems and find solutions and learn how to leverage my time, buy it back, or scale, and just gain more knowledge. And then you just start making more money and more money and more money and more money. And you're like, it just never ends. So it's like a lot of times the reason why people don't see the results they want, pursue their dreams, because they're just too scared to start. If you didn't wait years and years and years to actually start and just started today, you'd see like amazing results. Too many people will wait like 4 years to start their first like task because they think they need to think it out and have the right time and like write everything down and have a step-by-step plan. Like there's no such thing as a step-by-step plan. You have no idea what the plan is because you've never fucking done it.
Because you've never done it. Exactly. Like obviously me and Ian only speak on our own experiences. Me and Ian didn't have a fucking plan.
No, we're like, we need to sell coaching.
Yeah, we were
That's
like,
it.
We were like,
how do we do that? Hey guys, I sell coaching. You guys want to get coached? I have a workout program and a meal plan. Yeah. And we repeated that process day and night and just constant market, nonstop, post. And eventually some people are like, yeah, you look cool. You're funny.
Yeah.
I like your content here. I want you to coach me for a little bit. Okay. Sweet. Yeah. Now how do we do that again? How do we replicate that same process to make more money? We're going to keep doing exactly what we're doing that we made money in the first place.
Exactly.
We had no idea what exactly to post. Mm-hmm. We had no idea what the steps were going to be. We had no idea how our business was going to look a year from now, but we knew that we just needed to obtain clients. And they're like, wait, now that we got clients, instead of just posting that we do, like we should probably market that we have transformations. So what's the main goal? Yeah. Let's just transformations now of people getting shredded and looking great. Awesome. Now we do that. We probably need some type of branding name because they don't want to look up Ian Nottage or I Nottage Fit. That's like stupid. Like it's just like every other fitness account. It's like, what do we need to do? We need to create a brand name that's like catching. Like what's something that like when they see it once or something like that, they can be like, oh, like I've seen that. Or they constantly see it over and over again. Exactly. When they think I need a coach, like, man, I remember seeing that, like Embrace the Journey. What was that about? And then they're going to go back to your page and think about it. And then just repeat that process.
And that's the thing, though. It's like if me and you would have thought about this in our hometowns, working our fucking wagey jobs, brokies, if we would have said, okay, first we need a market, and then you know what we need to do? We need to come up with a brand name. And then, you know what we need to do then? We're going to have transformations.
But we're not going to start marketing. We got to get 10K on Instagram first because then we got to feel like we're doing that. And then
we got to get an assistant.
We have to do like a bodybuilding show. And then we need to make sure we have a couple of transformations before we even sell our program because we don't believe that our program's good enough. Yeah. And then before we even start that, though, we got to make sure we understand how to do sales. So we need to read. It's like, no.
Yeah, it's like stupid. And then like me and Ian didn't even know we were going to have a fucking assistant. Like, we didn't even know. So it's like...
I had no idea I'd have honestly, I didn't know I was going to have an employee. And then they're like, yeah, it's like buyback time, leverage. You need to start working on having an employee to work under you. And I'm like, interesting. Yeah. So I did it. And I'm like, okay, I work Chick-fil-A background. Like, I've had to hire and coach people. So, okay, I kind of understand this. I can do this. But I bet for you it's a little bit different because you never really had, like, a leadership role, did you?
No.
So it's like different. It's new to you, right? So it's like, how do I go about this? By creating a good culture. They want to work for me, and they also like are excited to come to work. And then how do I use her time efficiently to grow my business more revenue wise to make it worth the investment? So then I'm not just like doing that. And that's
this is a little off topic, but I think it's easier to have like a leadership role when you're actually passionate about your company and the product. But I mean, that's kind of off topic. Yeah. But anyways, what we're getting at, we kind of went on a little bit of a tangent, but guys, you don't need all the steps planned out. Like, there are certain steps in your business where, like, yes, obviously, like, there's a plan that goes into it. Like, for instance, like with my Discord, I do have plans set in place for what I'm trying to scale it for. But
well, it's because you've already been doing
that's
business
because I've already done it for 2 years.
And you understand how like what you're doing is kind of like replicating what you're already doing. You're just doing it a different way on a different platform.
Yeah.
But like you already have that knowledge.
Yeah.
And you've already started. So it's like you come up with these, you're like, okay, this is what I think and envision it to be. But you don't know in a month from now. It may just totally change completely.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Plans are stupid. If a plan is preventing you from starting today, that's like the wrong way to go about it. You should start today and then find the plan. Like you'll know or find a way to make money. Now do it once, and then all you have to do is acquire enough knowledge to learn how to do it really fucking well so you make a lot of money. That's it.
Yeah. I'll say this right here on the internet. Your profile picture doesn't matter. Your channel art on your fucking YouTube channel doesn't matter. Your banner doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is the value that's provided within it. That's it.
You'll just pay for people to make that shit look good. You don't have to spend all your time doing that.
All it takes is one person to be like, fuck, that was a good-ass video. And then them send it to someone, and then them send it to someone, and it's a chain. That's all it takes, literally.
One good message.
Dude, for my TikTok account, when I scaled it to...
Your Discord. No, not even that. Let's do your Discord. Yeah, it's more relevant.
I'll talk something a little bit more relevant. My Discord, I scaled to like 15, 20K members. You know what I had in there? A fucking chat. That's it. And
a little bit more.
I had a chat and I had
some videos in a workout.
Daily
workouts. You had daily workouts.
I had a chat. I had daily workouts, and I had one free program because this is when I was on 75.
I thought maintenance calories. You had that in there.
I didn't have that yet. I included that at 50K members. When I had 50K members.
But even it was just one video or a couple of videos in a row. He went from like it was like right at 10K probably 10 to 15K members. Yeah, he grew up 15 to 20K maybe. Instantly 100K.
Yeah,
and like a video.
And the thing is though, is it's like. I didn't have that much. Once more people started to include, I'm like, fuck, I need more.
Nothing was laid out. He wasn't ready for the info.
I didn't fucking know anything. I didn't even know how the application worked. I'm like, this is how to grow a community. I guess I can chat with these guys. I also need to give them value because that's how they're going to stay. And then eventually, now I have 16-year-olds in freaking Argentina telling their mom to join. You know?
That's like, pretty cool.
That's just how it is.
And we're back. But with that being said, just start today, honestly. Don't feel like you have to have a plan.
Yeah.
Learn how to make the money, the first step in how to make money, and understand what money is, and then start. That's all you need to know. And then you'll obtain the knowledge on the way. Yeah. But now going into our next topic.
We want to talk about
quarter 4.
We are moving into quarter 4. Guys, quarter 4 is very, very fucking important. Especially for me and you. Quarter 4 is a big one, dude. I don't want to go too much into it. I got to make sure I got money for fucking taxes. I'll be honest. That's one of my goals for Q4. I got to make sure to save enough money to pay taxes. That's something that comes with business life. Yeah. Unfortunately.
Great, isn't it?
Yeah, it's super fun.
Terrifying. But I mean, we're gonna have a lot of write-offs.
But yeah, so Q4 plans, goals. You can start, Ian. Run it off.
My goals this Q4, I think it's really just continuing growing the business itself, like hitting new goals, new members. I don't think I really have anything crazy like you. I know you're kind of taking a different approach, but for me, it's to really finish off the year strong. I think a big win for me is I've already I made more than last year. Last year I didn't start till like halfway in, but I'm on pace to make more. Like I've already.
What did we have when we started? We had Q3 and Q4, right?
Yeah, because it was August.
Yeah. Because I still have my W-2 from.
So, no, I just want to have a very solid end of the year. We are starting to also, we kind of like accepted like a job position. That was one thing too.
Oh yeah.
We didn't even talk about that, but that's going to be kicking off. We're gonna be working for our mentor in a sense and be like kind of like managers for him. And I know it's kind of funny how we always say like we'll never work for somebody else ever again, but it's more of like an opportunity and like a networking opportunity rather than like a job, like a 9-to-5 job. It's like we don't like work that much, but we have a really great networking opportunity to network with a bunch of coaches. We'll also have great opportunities to work for our mentor, and we get access to a lot of
big names. Tony Robbins, Grant Cardone, their team. Yeah, I'm not gonna say too much, but higher up, we're about to gain a fuck ton of knowledge from.
It's really just we're gonna have the opportunity to go into meetings and like listen to these meetings with very, very, very successful 7, 8, probably 9-figure earners. That's just like insane. Like to even just have the opportunity to even like listen to them once, like I don't care who you are, but like that is priceless itself. Like listening, like just having the opportunity to go listen to a millionaire. Go sit down and have lunch with a 7 or 8-figure earner. Like that right there is priceless. Like you would probably feel very like, holy crap, this is actually happening.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's ever gonna like.
Well, I'm not saying we have to have lunch, but we have the opportunity.
Well, no, I'm saying like just in general, like to get just a lunch with a 7. Oh man, you got to pay for that shit.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, I mean, we're basically get to listen to them.
Yeah.
So it's like kind of same concept. Like imagine just being in their presence and you just get to listen to them.
Yeah.
Like that right there is gonna bring you so much value to the point where like you don't know what's the outcome gonna be because you don't even know what questions to ask them.
Exactly.
Like you just have to go in there and listen, and you're like, holy crap, why is my mindset so small? Why am I so simple-minded? Why am I so worried about these little things that actually don't mean shit? Like why? Like this is like should be the least of my worries. Yet maybe this is the reason why I haven't gotten past this plateau is because my mindset has been so focused on these little things rather than the bigger picture or other things wrong going in my business that I haven't scaled or whatever it is. It's like, damn, that's all I needed to hear was that one little golden nugget because somebody said it who's making 7 figures. Yeah. I don't know. It's crazy.
You know what I was thinking about today? If I wouldn't have taken a leap or the step or whatever here, I don't know if I would have ever listened or talked to or met a millionaire in my life ever. No one really, like, first of all, millionaires are in the top 1%. Like, they're not easy to come around.
No.
But it's funny because it's like if I would have stayed in college, you know, networked a little bit with these little rinky-dink companies, that the owner of that company's not coming to talk at these fucking meetings. They have other people to do it. You know, they have their little assistant managers that probably maybe make 6 figures, but it's like 6 figures isn't shit.
Yeah.
Like you know, like those, it's, you know, it's decent, but, you know, for the grand scheme of things, like they're a lot easier to come around. Like you see this on the street every day, right? But someone who's making $1 million a year, you don't see that every day. So,
no, it's facts. They're a different mindset for sure. And it's like kind of cool. I mean, it's just a great opportunity, great networking opportunity. So that's why we're going to be working for him. But it's really not going to take too much time away from our business at all. The main thing is still to grow our business.
Yeah. Will knows that too. Our mentor knows.
Well, that's like Q4 for us. We're growing that. And then for me, I'm just trying to grow my business more. And really besides that, really nothing else. I think I'm just going to be coasting into the end of this year, save up. I know going into next year, one of the goal of mine is to definitely buy a house. So that's like something I have to plan out and everything. But
yeah, me and Ian may be roomies again next year.
Oh, Lord.
I'm going to live in his house because I don't want to buy a house yet.
I don't know if I could live with you for another year. That'd be 3 years.
Okay, Ian, let's be honest. We got to get a fucking mansion.
Yeah, you tell me.
If you bought a nice house, man, I think that'd be pretty dope.
No, and obviously, 100%. Like I don't care. No, I want you to pay down the mortgage, 100%. Yeah. How much is the mortgage? $2,600. Asher, it's $2,200 a month for rent, and $400 on top of that for booby per rent.
Yeah. Wait. Actually, like, would you make me pay for a rent for him?
No, I would have you put
obviously, like, if he destroys
deposit.
anything.
I would have you put a deposit down to cover everything he destroyed. Hopefully he would.
I don't think.
But if he does, you just have to pay for everything that's broken from him.
Yeah.
So that's up to you.
Yeah.
We would make a contract on that.
Yeah.
For like a monthly rent on him or anything? No. I wouldn't do that. That's stupid. Because that's like apartment shit.
Yeah.
I just care about as if he breaks shit or ruins anything.
Well, yeah. I mean,
you're gonna have to pay for everything. So,
but yeah, that would be exciting if you got a house. I just don't want to get a house yet. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
It's not something I'm interested in as of right now. If you guys didn't know, Ian's a little bit older than I am.
Yeah.
I treat him like an older brother.
I'm turning 26 this month.
Yeah, and
it's crazy.
A week and a half.
Yeah.
Wait, no, 2 weeks.
After that, I got one more full year of my parents' health insurance.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, until 27.
That's crazy how long they keep it on there.
What do you mean? That's awesome to me.
Yeah. Wait, do you not pay him?
Mm-mm.
No way.
My dad gets it covered.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because of firefighter. So he has really good, like full family coverage. Like we don't have to, whatever. So.
Damn.
So that's why he's like, yeah, just stay on. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna freaking suck when I have to pay for health insurance.
Yeah.
But I heard it was pretty cheap though.
It's not that bad.
I saw some for like $50 a month or $100
like
a month.
50 or 75, something like that.
That's like nothing. Pocket change.
I pay 100.
Really? Wait, you pay for health insurance?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was one thing when I was moving out. My parents were like, "We're not paying for anything for you." Like they dropped me on their phone, all insurance, car insurance. Yeah, everything.
That sucks. So you just totally got screwed.
No, I think you know what's actually I'll talk to you about it later. I'm not gonna say it on the internet. So Q4 for me.
Come on, don't be a bitch. Say it on the internet.
Oh no, I can't because it's like family stuff. I can't write out my family.
We love our family, by the way, even though I've ratted them out before.
Yeah, no, we love our families. So Q4 for me is a little bit different from Ian's. So for me, obviously, my audience is a little bit younger, so I'm targeting more of like younger audience people. I'm trying to grow my Discord. At least like the minimum I put myself is by the end of Q4, I gotta have at least 250K in Discord. I think that's easily achievable. But I want to have 250K in there at least, and then I also want to grow up my premium section inside my Discord as well. I have tiers that are as like the most amount you're going to pay is $25 a month. Trying to grow that out because there are a lot of people that are trying to start to make money online, start a business, market themselves, stuff like that. So I'm building out courses in there to help younger people and also people with an open mind. So that's kind of like what my business shift is going, also on YouTube and stuff like that. I'm always going to have one-on-one coaching available. But that's not like ultimately like what I like. That's not what I ultimately believe what I'm going to be making, quote unquote, like $1 million from. I believe my brand will be making $1 million, but I don't think it's going to come like solely from one-on-one coaching. So that's like my brand side of things. Other goals. So yeah, I have that position with Will. I'm also the marketing head coach on Will's team, and then we're also building out a lower level in our mastermind group, and I'm going to be the head coach of that. So a lot of positions in the works. Those are like my plans and kind of like goals set. Just going to have that rocking and rolling. Yeah, Q3 was not a good quarter for me. I'll be straight up honest. I mean, there are definitely highs and lows in business, and you know, when Ian hit a low, and was it the first quarter? Was it quarter one? Yeah,
Q1.
Yeah, quarter one. He hit like a really bad low, and I was at a really big high. And now the tables have basically fucking flip flopped.
Yeah, Q3 was a great quarter for me.
Yeah,
I started hitting my highest months of the whole year.
And that's the thing. Quarter one, I was hitting.
I think it's gonna be cool for you guys to hear this too, because it's like we've had really, really, really low lows, and then Q2 was like chilling. I think we were both pretty chilling.
Yeah.
And then like Q3 was like high for me. It's freaking great. I'm feeling great. Like I'm going into this next month really happy with it. And really happy with where everything's at. And then it's like roles reverse. Like you're kind of like stressing a little bit. You'll be fine. I mean,
the thing about it is,
you
like,
think month to month basis, you're gonna freak out, but you think a year from now or 2 years from now, it's like you'll be fine. Like you'll figure it out.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You always figure it out. And I talked about this on my Instagram story the other day. It's like you stress out, you think about these goals and stuff like that. But every time at the end of the night, like even on this podcast, you think back and you're like, I wouldn't really want to live any other life. I mean, stress sucks and everything, but it's like,
I'd rather complain about the job that I love doing and I'm like making my own money rather than complain about the job I hate completely and have to go back to work tomorrow.
Exactly.
And it's waiting for me.
Yeah.
Like, frick that.
Exactly. 100%.
Like if I hated that much, you know what I could do tomorrow? If I really wanted to, I could take the day off. If I need a whole mental clarity, and I could go drive 3 hours away, go for a day trip, not look at anything.
Yep.
And now, then detox.
I think it's going to be pretty rare for us to do that because we're so driven. But if we truly needed to, I could fucking literally leave my phone at my house, drive to fuck all, and come back whenever I feel like it.
It's facts.
Don't think I'll do it, but if I really wanted to.
But that's the beauty of it. So I'd rather complain about the positions we are now, or like what we're in and like what's not working, than having to go clock back in for somebody else and complain about how much I hate that job. That's just me personally.
Yeah.
So people are like, oh, there's no security there. Well, that's another topic. There is no security anywhere. I mean, look at what's happening. Goldman Sachs, I think it was 300. I think I talked about this last episode.
Yeah, we did.
But 300,000 people were getting laid off that had secure degree jobs or whatever. And guess what? It ain't secure no more. So what's your plan B? That was your plan A and B and through Z.
Yeah, fuck.
It's to work there for the rest of your life and get your pension. Now you got laid off. Yeah. Now it's like, when will you be able to go back? You don't know. Yeah. And if you go back, are you gonna have a lower paid like wage job? Probably. It's like, damn, that sucks, doesn't it? So
that's crazy, man.
I like my security in this area.
Yeah, I mean that kind of goes back on our. Fuck, what were we talking about at the beginning of this? Potter.
This episode?
Yeah, I forgot what we were talking about. But, I don't know, man. I mean, quarter three's been, like, rough. But, it's like my plan, obviously, when I started was not to have a bad fucking quarter, right? But you make adjustments. I know the areas I lacked in quarter three. Because that's the best way to, analyze your business is look at it on a quarter and month-to-month basis. And I did it. And obviously, I know the areas I'm lacking. So coming into this next quarter, I make adjustments accordingly. And literally, my whole lock screen, I don't know if y'all can see it, is literally everything that I need to do to correct the things I did wrong in quarter three. And I look at it every single day. Yeah, I mean, we're doing it. You want to talk about that? Our challenge we're doing?
Oh, the 100 minutes for 100 days.
Yeah.
I think something that we got, because I think what happens is we get really, really busy with work.
Yeah.
And other things, we try to do everything at once. We don't actually hyper-focus on something.
Yep.
So I think we were doing really good at marketing before, but maybe not executing it. And I think at the end of the day, we were getting like super stressed out because it's like, did we do enough marketing?
Exactly.
Did we do that? So... And this is something that you're gonna have to learn, like throughout going through this whole process, is time management. And I feel like that's one thing I have always lacked. Throughout my whole like school, everything, I suck at time management. But when I'm in a crunch, I can do hella. I do a lot. It's just hard for me to like focus and sit down and actually set a timer and do it. And so we kind of were like, why don't we do 100 minutes every single day for 100 days and just that 100 minutes, do not disturb on for anything. All you do is create content, set up posts, film new content if needed, come up with new strategies to post on new platforms, and just post everywhere. Yeah. And damn, when you set 100 minutes like on a timer and you do one task, I signed up on LinkedIn. Because I was like, I've posted it on all my TikToks. I posted on both my Instagram accounts. I posted a story poll or whatever. I've posted on my Pinterest. I've posted on I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, I've like filmed new content. I've edited some content, new marketing shit. I've done voiceovers. I have responded to people's comments. I've DM'd people, and then I'm like, damn, I need to go on LinkedIn and try that because I've heard great things about it. It's like now I just have to now in that time I'm gonna figure out how LinkedIn works, and it's like I remember I did like a bunch of stuff. I'm like, how much time do I have left? I was like, hey Alexa, how much time I got left? She's like, you have 55 minutes, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
Holy shoot.
Fucking crazy.
And I'm like, all right, I guess I'll figure this out. And so, that was like a big game changer. I think it's a big game changer for us. It is. Because I feel really good at the end of the day. I'm like, I got a lot of stuff done. I have a lot of videos backed up. Like,
guys, if you haven't made any money online, all right, and if you actually want to make money on the internet, do this challenge. 100 days for 100 minutes. Little bit over.
We don't take credit in this. It was Alex.
Yeah, we don't take credit in this. However, it's a challenge too. Guys, 100 minutes of you have to understand this. 100 minutes of hyper-focused work. This means you literally go on your phone, you set a timer, and you only market yourself. You talk about shit you know. You talk about shit you want to know. You talk about the value you can provide to someone, whatever, on as many platforms as possible for 100 minutes for 100 days. If you don't make $1 doing that, dude, I'll be very surprised because you get pretty fucking creative. I'm going to be honest. Yeah, if you have hyper focus, like, dude, the DMs I was sending out, you get pretty damn creative.
Yeah. No, and I think, so that's like kind of ties into like choosing who you listen to, because I think we kind of knew that our marketing or something was off with like why we weren't generating a bunch of leads. Mm-hmm. And it's like we heard that and we're like, damn, maybe we should just try it just to see what happens. Like, let's just just set a goal. Yeah, we don't have to do it for 100 days.
That was my next topic.
Just be like, okay, let's just set 100 minutes and just try it, right? Yeah. Let's just try it. And it's like, choose who you listen to. And we knew we were lacking in an area because he was basically like, if you aren't making over 6 figures in 100 days and you're doing 100 minutes of pure marketing yourself, he's like, you will. Like, yeah, he was just like, you're going to make over 6 figures. That's just facts. And I was like, all right, I mean, why not? Like, if I want to make 6 figures, fuck it. Like, let's do 100 minutes for 100 days. Like, what's the worst that happens? I mean, who cares? I can cancel other shit. Random shit I do the other day. Why don't I just commit to myself? So,
you've done it for what, 2 days now?
It's like 2 days, yeah.
2 or 3 days. And I'm like, have sales calls booked up. And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Should have been doing this a long time ago.
I have a lot of strong leads and no, it's going really good. So it's like, yeah, why not? So it was like we chose to listen to that because we knew we were lacking an area, and he basically like pinpointed like, you need to market yourself. And we're like, maybe that's like, I'm like, I think that's the issue. So it's helped me get more organized, and it's all about just choosing who you listen to, what you need to do, what are your next steps, and really like you'll figure that out. Just start, and you're gonna figure that out, and make sure you're listening to people who you can relate to, and make sure you can listen to people who are speaking to the level you're at, and you're golden. So,
it's also fun because it's a challenge. Like 100 minutes is not easy. But I think that's gonna wrap up episode 16. We wanted to keep this like kind of on the shorter end. We don't really care for podcasts that are that long. We like to keep it like no more than an hour.
Yeah.
There are some
I see 3 hour ones. I'm not gonna lie, I just don't think we're that fascinating yet.
Yeah.
We don't have we're not 7-figure, we're not millionaires.
Yeah.
We're not traveling a bunch. We haven't made a huge impact on a lot of people. So I feel like
the best time span for a podcast is 30 to 60 minutes. In my opinion, I think that's
so
like
until I feel like we reach that like global level where it's like we've impacted a lot of people, or we're making
Joe
7
Rogan
figures plus. Yeah. Like millionaires, then it's like, I'm not gonna lie, we don't know everything, and we don't have a lot of value to give, but we like to talk about our experiences and little things we're doing here and there, because it might be golden nuggets to you guys that you just need to hear this to get over that next hump, to go from
what? He was twitching. Yeah, he's asleep. He does that.
But it'll help you get started or get over those little humps. So with that being said, we appreciate you guys for all the support that's been showing recently. We really, really appreciate it. We do recognize it. It's going really awesome. And again, we don't really, like, share, comment, whatever. We do appreciate all the support we can have, but definitely share this with somebody that you think could benefit from this. And yeah, let us know about any topics, honestly, that you guys want us to dive into. I think that'd be a good way to start off the next podcast, is maybe answer some questions.
Yeah, I'll put something on our Instagram stories, see what questions y'all may want to answer. We aren't, just to let you guys know, we're not going to answer any fitness questions. Like, this is specifically about either self-improvement or business. Like,
I mean, unless you ask, like, does fitness tie in with business or anything? 100%.
Yeah.
But like, if questions relating to that, then sure.
Yeah. If like, how to like lose weight, we're not going to answer that shit.
Yeah. It's like, go join our Discord. We tell you.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, it's episode 16. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. But with that being said, we will catch y'all
on the flippity flip.
Next week.